Hi guys, thank you so much for watching today. I'm Dr. Lynda Cramer. Okay, today is a viewer question from Allison, who lives in Kentucky, USA. Now, before I go into her question, please, if you've got a question that you want to ask me psychically about heaven, angels, deceased loved ones, anything paranormal, please email me. My email is below and ask away. And if you want me to do a video about it, please let me know. And please also let me know where you are. Like Allison today, who said that she's in Kentucky, USA. So thank you so much, Allison. Now, her question today is, I'm jabbed. Did I lose my aura? So let's get into this today because this is a bit of a touchy question with a lot of people. Now, please know, bear with me because it's really cold here this morning and I'm losing my voice again. So please know, guys, I'm not a medical doctor. I've got a PhD in philosophy, okay? If you've got major health concerns, always go and seek professional help, okay? So let's get into this. I started seeing auras about 6 or 7 years ago. Beautiful, glitterized, dimensional. They're like sparklers. You know, those things that you light and they're like psh, fireworks. So I ended up going to the local hardware store and I got their paint samples so I could show people what their auras look like, what color they are. So I've got probably 50 or 60 of these different aura colors. Okay, there's heaps of them if you go through all the spectrum there, right? So I used to gladly tell people, oh, your aura is garden medley. Okay. So people could actually research what does a green aura mean or whatever color I told them about. But that all changed when COVID hit. I was down the coast about 2.5 years ago with a good friend of mine. We were at this club having lunch and we were sitting out on a deck and this man came out and my friend said to me, has he got an aura? And I thought, well, he hasn't. I looked at him and I tried to turn it on because it does take energy to do this. No aura. So I went over to him and I said, hey, hi, how you doing? By the way, have you had your COVID vaccination? And he said, yes. So then another guy came out and my friend said, has he got an aura? And I said, actually, yes, he has. So I went up to this other guy and I said, hey, hi, how you doing? Have you had a COVID vaccination? And he said, no, I haven't. Oh, 2 for 2. So then this couple came out and my friend said, are they COVID vaccinated? And I said, she is, he's not. And I said, I'm going to go over and talk to them. So I went over because, well, I'm pretty confident. I don't mind talking to people. So I went over and I said, hey guys, how you doing? You know, nice day at the beach. By the way, have you had COVID vaccinations? And she said, yes. He said, I'm having my first one next week. So he hadn't had one yet. And that's why I could see his aura. So since then, I've been pretty damn accurate telling people whether they've had got an aura or not. So this all came in when the COVID vaccinations came out. So I started talking to other psychics and I said, hey, have you noticed auras around people that have had these jabs? And they go, yes, by the way, I can't see their auras anymore. And then I'm talking to a massage lady because I get massages for my neck. And I said, how's it going with the vaccinated people now? Not that I judge, right? Because I'm going to get to that shortly too. And she said, it's really weird because I've got no connection. I can't feel where their body needs me to massage because I usually sense it psychically where their pains are, like a medical intuitive. And then I started talking to Reiki healers and all these other energy workers, and they're all in the same boat. So this isn't just me. This is a lot of people now saying that auras are no longer around people who had what I should say, the heaviest doses of these vaccinations. Because as we know now, 4 years later, we know that there were different vials, different doses, different quantities. Some of them had to be placebo because it was clinical trial, right? I don't judge who had what, okay? But at the end of the day, back to Allison, our jab, did I lose my aura? Well, she did send me a photo and there's no aura around her. So let's get into it now, guys, because I really don't want to freak anybody out here. I certainly don't fear or get anger. But what I'm noticing more than people losing their auras is that people now are angry. People are not connected. They're losing their cognitive thinking processes. It's almost like they're walking zombies, yeah? So I live on a main road and I'm seeing so many car accidents here. People just running into people because they're not paying attention. They're not connected and they're not aware, okay? So I nearly killed a lady on the other day. I went into my local shopping centre and as I'm driving around to the car park, she just walks out in front of my car and I stopped, bang. I didn't hit her though, but I screeched on the brakes and I beat my horn at her and I said, "Where do you think you are, lady?" Because she certainly wasn't in that car park. So we're finding this everywhere now, that there's people not paying attention because they're not connected anymore, okay? So let's get into how we can fix this, because that's the basis of this, right? We want to know how to fix this. So how do we fix this? And I'm going to put this in there. Let me just write that, how to fix it, okay? Now, we've got to go back to me personally. What's happened with me is I've had a broken neck. C2, C3 are not connected. I've had a brain tumor and I've also had throat cancer. It was 30 millimeter lump. 30 millimeters is an inch. That's how big the lump was in my neck. It's gone. So how did I do that? Because I started researching how we heal. And I found out that our mind is extremely strong and powerful. And every 30 to 110 days, our body does regenerate our cellular network. Now, if you look at these jabs, what are they? Genetic therapy in a syringe that attaches to the DNA and cellular network. So our cellular network replenishes itself every 90 to 110 days, which is 3 months. So that's where, if we do the work on ourselves, there's a possibility, praying for a possibility here. I believe that we can self-heal ourselves, okay? So I don't do victimizations. Oh, wow, I've got an injury. I will never do the, oh, but I had to have it from my job. Please get those mentalities out of your head, okay? And now we've got to start thinking of what we can do in the future to get through what we've been through in the past, okay? So the first thing I want to talk to is, I'm going to say how to fix it, okay? But then I also want to talk about life contracts. Let's go there first. We all signed up to be here right now. We all signed up for what we do in our lives. And we've all signed up to learn lessons. Every single one of us has got a different life contract. Every single one of us has got different life lessons, yeah? We're all here to learn different things. So this is where we cannot judge. We cannot assume, why did you do that? Or why didn't you do that? Don't ask people that, because we don't know why they had to be here to learn the lessons they had to learn, okay? So we've got to get that mentality out of us straight away and just accept that whoever did or don't do anything in life, why did that guy just cross the road? Why didn't he wait for the lights? We don't know why people do things, right? So don't accuse. Be more positive than that. And just say, you know what, I accept you regardless, okay? Because this is where we've got to get to. We've got to accept people for anything they do in their life. Don't get offended. Don't get judgmental, accusing and asking why? Because at the end of the day, that's not spiritualism. That's not going to help you at all. Because if the more we raise our vibration, where we are kind, loving, generous, understanding, compassionate, most of all forgiving, we become loving people who accept others without judgment. Okay? So that's what we've got to get to here, guys. We've got to get to this part where, regardless of what we all did in our past, we've got to move forward in a more loving environment. Okay? So if you've had this thing, this medical procedure, clinical genetic therapy in a syringe, because it's not a vaccine. Okay. If you've had it, if you haven't, I simply don't care because I love you regardless. Okay. So let's go there. How we fix it. Start doing all your I ams, I haves, and I do. Okay. I say it all the time. When I got diagnosed with my brain tumor, I came home and I started putting up all my post-it notes all over my house. I am, I have. I am thankful for. I have, I am. Whoops, it goes that way. I am, I have. And there's another one. I have. I am thankful for. The more we raise up our vibration into a thankful, gracious attitude in life, I am so grateful that I've learned the lessons of my past so I can move forward and make better decisions. I am now fighting fit. I am healthier. I am so thankful that I'm now making better decisions because I'm learning things every day. I have my health. I have my strengths. I have my youth. That's what we've got to keep telling ourselves, guys. I am, I have, and I do. I do walk 5 kilometers a day. So my brain then makes up its decision. Lynda, you walk 5 kilometers a day. Go put your clothes on and get out and do your walk. And it's like, okay, I will. It's like zombie, dude. Okay, I will. Because I'm now the one in control of what my brain thinks. I'm not listening to the news. I'm not listening to the media. I'm not listening to the government. I'm not listening to my neighbours who usually scream all day. Anyway, the old ones where I used to live did. So I now am listening to me. And I will tell you something, guys. Just because you may be thinking, well, I'm lost, I'm confused, I've got no purpose in life, because everyone's going through that right now, whether it's the vaccinations, 5G, radioactivity stuff, microwave ovens, chemtrails, you name it. There's all this stuff out there right now that can be affecting us, right? Who cares what all that external stuff is? Start looking within yourself and start saying, what do I want to create for myself today? Okay? So we've got to sit down and start going through this, self-analyze ourselves and say, okay, why did I do that? Well, it was a mandate. Okay, so what could have happened if I'd said no? Because this is how we give ourselves strength, by standing up for ourselves and saying, you know what? I'm going to do what I believe is best for me now. And this is where we've got to go forward in the future. Okay? The more we say to ourselves, I don't care about what they say on the news. I don't care what the government's just brought in this new digital ID bill last week. I don't care about any of their stuff because they can do whatever they like because I love them anyway, because I don't judge them. I only wish and survive for the best that I can be. So I am fit. I am healthy. I am fighting fit. I am going to go and do a 5 kilometer walk today because I do a 5 kilometer walk every day. I have my health. I have my intuition. I am a psychic. So the more we say to ourselves, I'm lost, the more you're creating the fact that you're lost. So please turn it around, switch it up, and say to yourself what you do want in your life. Do you want to keep saying, oh, I'm so lost, I'm so scared? Because we're creating it because you've just said, I am lost, I am scared. So get rid of that mentality and start saying, you know what? I don't care what I've done in the past because tomorrow's a different day and I'm going to be the best version of myself moving forward. So, to Allison, who's asked, did I lose my aura? I don't know what's going on with these jabs. I have no clue about what they're doing to us. But I'll tell you what, I am the best version of myself, regardless of what I've had done to me in the past. I create within me everything I want in my future. Please listen to my words. Share this with your friends. If you do want to support this channel, my PayPal link is below, because I don't ask for super chats and I will never do members only videos, or else this would be one there where people have to pay to hear what I say. So please support my channel. My PayPal link is below. Please share this video to any of your friends who needs to hear this, because there's hope and there is lack of fear is where we're moving forward. Keep your vibration high, because ultimately the higher we keep our vibration, the less sick we get and the more spiritual, loving people we turn into. Stay kind, stay loving. And on that note, I will talk to you all soon. Love you all. Bye.